Do you remember going to the library as a kid?
I said, quiet.
Whether you were a total bookworm or your parents had to drag you kicking and screaming, librarians could be really intimidating sometimes. The old stereotype of librarians as cold-hearted spinsters shushing people left and right still pops up from time to time, but the reality behind it is quickly dying. Nowadays, librarians and their unique programming are the reason why kids want to go to the library in the first place.
Hey friends! Are you ready for book group?
That's Amanda Ort, head of youth services at the Mendham Borough Public Library in New Jersey. She's 24 with bright red hair and a loud and bubbly personality to match.
Parade. Did they throw pots of gold or little gold coins at their parade?
Certainly not an imperious old lady glaring at you from behind a desk.
That's no longer applicable, I feel.
Amanda is a member of Awesome Librarians Associated, a group for like-minded librarians to share new programming ideas and generally try and fight the stereotypes that follow them.
And we're all young and very excited about our job. We're not like, shh, shh.
Libraries aren't just about making a quiet space where people can find books.
It's about becoming more entwined with the community, making sure you're out there.
There's a movement in libraries across the country,
making them into maker spaces.
And this varies from library to library. Some host craft groups, like Amanda's Knitting Club.
So the kids will come in and I teach them how to knit. Other libraries have sewing machines that they'll rent out. They'll have sewing classes.
And others provide communities with access to new technology.
Some libraries actually have 3D printers, coding clubs. They'll learn like Scratch programming. So libraries really aren't like the place where you just go to study after school. It's a place where you come to have fun, you come to learn new things and make them.
Even though Amanda seems born for this job, she didn't always know what she wanted to do with her life.
I'll be honest, I never really knew that I wanted to be a librarian.
She did know she wanted to work with kids, however, thanks to many summers leading story time at her family's farm in nearby Long Valley.
I teach them about different agricultural themes, so we'll learn about cows or pigs, and then we get to go see and feed the animals, and they're like, oh, we just learned about that. It's like, yes, make connections. I went into my junior year of high school not knowing what I wanted to do with my life. All I knew is I loved books.
On the advice of her mother, she started thinking about librarians, specifically the school librarians she'd had over the years.
And they're always very nice, and they're always very helpful. And they make the job look like fun. And I was like, you know what, I want to do that too.
So she went to Kutztown University to study library science, intending to settle into a career as a school librarian.
After student teaching in a school and everything, I realized it wasn't really the environment for me.
What would she do now? After some post-grad soul-searching, she found her answer.
I was like, public library. And now I could not be happier. It's like the greatest job ever.
To Amanda, the important distinction between school libraries and public libraries is that school libraries are always focused on making sure kids are learning.
Which kids hate. They're like, oh, I don't want to learn about that. It's like, no, that's fine. You don't realize you're learning because you're having fun.
For NYU Radio, I'm Katherine Hunold.